time had come to visit the island of Cozumel. It's the largest continually inhabited Mexican island, and at only 50 miles long and 10 miles wide, it is mostly undeveloped mangroves and a scuba diving paradise. This video is a representation of our stay in this special place. We originally planned on a week of diving and relaxation. In the end, it turned into 2 weeks, mostly catching up on video editing and recharging our batteries. The details and timeline get messy, and this is how we will remember it.
Morning, guys. This trip hasn't, we've tried to keep it as loose a timeline as we possibly could, but today is a significant day for us because a key component of this trip was always to come find our good friend Richard, and we're about to do that today. We're on the ferry on our way to Cozumel, another place I've always wanted to go, and I hope Stephanie enjoys that one as well.
I think it's going to be a pretty awesome time on the trip. We're going to stay just over a week there, probably.
Again, Richard's enthusiasm as a dive instructor, it's somewhat mandatory that we join him at work, and we're really looking forward to that.
Apparently there's some amazing diving here, so we hope to get in on some of that. Maybe do some snorkeling too.
Yeah, it'd be good to you know, for a week or so, grow some roots, relax, not do so much riding. Some of our good friends from home have said, "Hey, you need to slow down, Patrick." You know, but you know, even with as much time as we have, time is finite. So we're gonna make the most of it, and then in the near future, hopefully, make it into Belize.
So the boat's almost fully loaded. I think it's about a 45-minute sailing. You can see Cozumel from here. So yeah, let's get rolling. The fish are interested in something on the boat. As Iguana realized he's gonna miss the boat to Cozumel. He's not too happy about it. The car ferry to Cozumel leaves just south of Playa del Carmen and takes 1 hour and 15 minutes. Upon boarding the boat and getting upstairs to the passenger area, a lady was giving me some really weird looks as I walked around in my riding pants and boots in 30+ degrees. We later started chatting, and they were a couple from France visiting Mexico with their son's family who currently lives in Vancouver. It is always nice meeting fellow travelers and swapping stories. Talking with them and watching the sea go by made our crossing short and enjoyable. Boat has landed! Look at the color of the water! Landed in Cozumel, first stop food. Scott got a Caribbean soup, and I got a grilled chicken sandwich and fries. We are definitely not in the cheap and dirty 4 tacos for 70 pesos Mexico anymore. It's lovely though. I present to you the next guest on our channel. We made it to see our buddy Richard.
Oh, God.
Alrighty guys, this is gonna be our home in Cozumel for the next week. Got this little Airbnb. We picked up the keys earlier today and we're just getting set in. We've got 2 beds, which we don't really need, but that's fine. Room for clothing.
Super cozy.
Little couch over here. Bathroom. And out here we have a patio complete with pool. This is a little villa's place. There are 3 apartments right next to each other. 1, 2, and 3. We are at Villas Rosita in Cozumel. And all looks great for now. Good morning. It is a beautiful day out. And Scott started editing. Bikes are outside. And I just made up some breakfast. We got yogurt, granola, and fruit. There's banana, pineapple, papaya, and grapefruit. Om nom nom. Good way to start the day. Oh guys, it's 6 o'clock. We've been editing all day and Scott has decided it's pool time. What's a little late? Yes, when the sun was still out. Why? What are we doing tomorrow, love? It's taco time. We got some tacos from here last night. Richard introduced us. And what do you say, Richard? They're pretty good.
Get up, lazy bones. It's time to go diving.
Oh, I don't want to get out of bed. I'm ready.
Someone's excited.
This was our second time visiting Richard in one of the beautiful places he gets to work. Jungle Divers owners Stef and Alex were very welcoming. It has been 2 years since the Maldives and our last diving experience. Scott and I are both novice divers, but do enjoy getting underwater and seeing all the life below the surface.
This big green was not shy and didn't mind us hanging out. He was busy feasting.
another successful day of diving, so we decided to go out and celebrate. And we walked 3 doors down to get to this place, and this is my pick tonight.
It's Scott's pick tonight after my pirate disaster last night.
Classic case of you can't make this stuff up. Pirate restaurant. And kids playground right over there, where you can get them to walk the plank. So Stef's gonna walk the plank.
Is there a plank?
I don't know. Making shit up.
No,
It was fun. It was absolutely hilarious.
We are
expected.
both completely wiped out. It's like not even 8 and I am ready for bed, but needed some food first.
Yeah. So tomorrow is bike work. Fingers crossed we get everything done.
And we have to swap Airbnbs.
Yeah.
Yep. Melted cheese with chorizo.
This was Stephanie's idea.
Ice cream! Right, we got our ice cream.
The only thing protecting my ice cream was the mask I had to wear while I ordered it. Otherwise it'd be
Scott got tequila and cherry, and I got Bailey's and chocolate. You can see it's like, you see the smoking?
Special delivery for me. Woohoo! Finally, no more click, 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 click.
Well, guys, the owners of the Airbnb here helped us order a chain on the Mexican Amazon equivalent. We ordered it on Friday. It is Tuesday. Delivered.
Pretty damn good.
Sweet! Alrighty, guys, this is it for us in this Airbnb. We've got to stay a few more days in Cozumel waiting for Scott's wheel to arrive, but they were booked up for the weekend, so we're moving.
Move day.
It's been...
It's as much work to move 5 blocks as it is to go 100 to 200 miles.
Yeah. It's been awesome here at the Villas Rositas.
Kind of bummed to have to leave. It's a nice spot.
The hosts, Susie and Roberto, are absolutely amazing and super accommodating. It's been awesome.
Yeah, I think we would have kept them.
Sounds like they might want to keep us too. Anyways, the bikes are all packed up. Just got to gear up and head a few blocks over to our next place.
Late breakfast, early lunch, another session watching seafood. We're having eggs. Yum yum.
Alright, this afternoon we are at Moto Servicio Finini in Cozumel, and we're going to replace Scott's chain and sprockets this afternoon.
Well, I'm doing my chain finally. It was just making too much noise. I was really concerned it was going to do something dumb. But we got a brand new DID for it. I'll do this little clip for my good friend Milan. He said it might be interesting to see how you get stuff done on the road here. You always know a guy who knows a guy who helps you get hooked up with a guy. So we're in a gentleman's really cool little bike shop. He's been gracious enough to loan me his lift and some tools. And Hopefully this goes together relatively easily. The bike is horribly dirty. I feel really ashamed. I promise I'll clean it. Okay. Should probably loosen off all the adjusters.
Alright, take number 2 for food tonight.
As fun as the hangar looked, and it looked really fun, it was a bar. And we would have not escaped with any nutrition, probably one or two many beer for me, and I don't know. And there was the girl with the underwear hanging out of her pants, apparently, that I totally missed.
It's fine, whatever. We walked all over the place to find another place that was open, and we've come to a taco sandwich bar thing, so.
I'm stoked. I'm going to try something new. And we'll take a picture of it, and you can guess what it is.
I don't know if we'll even know what it is.
It's the motto of this trip.
Tacos. Tacos. And soup. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday.
And after a week of being here, we still haven't gone sightseeing. Today is all about a lap of the island.
So it's just after 10. We're gonna go pick up Richard and have an adventure today. Yay! We haven't seen a beach in Cozumel yet. Isn't that sad? We've been here over a week. Bad. We need to change that.
We'll fix it. With my bike's chain sorted out, what better way to test it than a beautiful beach day? The blue skies and water were candy to the eyes. I had my own secret plan to investigate a food joint that a friend said we might find entertaining. He wasn't sure if it would still be there, and as we would discover, nothing had changed. Cheers to our friend Scott. He did not steer us wrong.
Fish tacos all around. How's it taste?
Well, that's a new one on me. Dinner walks up to the table.
Alright guys, we found another orange iguana. He's a lot closer, but not as big this time.
In this episode, we go sightseeing. We do a lap of the island, approximately 70 kilometers, and we choose to do it counterclockwise. With a stop for lunch, it still only took us a few hours.
We just made it to the marina. It's just after 9. We're going diving. Buenos días. Bon matin. This is our boat for the day. Her name is Anita. Specialty dive boat. Cozumel is part of the second largest barrier reef system in the world, the Mesoamerican Reef, which spans from the tip of the Yucatan Peninsula all the way down to the northeast corner of Honduras. Most of the dive sites are along the west side. The reef here has many pass-throughs where lots of fish can be found hiding. There are also walls that drop down into the depths. You can also find areas covered in seagrass and others with large colorful sponges. There is often a current that transports you through the landscape and you don't actually have to swim. Guys, I'm just at Impressions Mike, which is a sticker shop, to pick up some stickers. I'm all alone, but there's a little sneak peek, and I'll give you the big reviewing once we're with Scott. How exciting! Alright guys, back to the Airbnb. Here's the grand revealing. Scott hasn't seen them yet.
I haven't seen them yet. Oh, fuck. They did turn out way better than I expected.
Look! We got some big ones for the bikes, and then the YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Really? And some little ones to put all over. And I got some bananas, oranges, some treats from the bakery, and love, you gotta open up what I got us for lunch. Guess what kind of food it is?
Well, it looks like noodles. Guess what kind of food it is?
What kind of food is it?
Ooh, it's like Asian or something.
Chinese food!
Sweet! Awesome. You did an amazing job, as you always do.
Alright, Scott has stickered his bike. And he's about to sticker mine. All blinged out. guys. Another day at the marina, which means we're going
diving. It's Thursday. This is our third boat dive, and yeah, weather's shaping up. It's really humid. Rained again.
Today we're on a different boat called the My Way. Should be good. Gonna have some fun.
Hopefully we find those elusive things we've been looking for. Wish us
More
luck.
rays.
Wish us luck.
Boat diving days were full. About an hour ride to the dive site, first dive in the morning, lunch on the boat while we go to the next site, afternoon dive, then head back to the marina. We managed our longest dives yet, an hour and 20 minutes twice.
Well, guys,
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Christmas tacos.
Christmas.
My first time.
Well, guys, it is the night of Christmas Day. It's been a pretty un-Christmassy Christmas Day, which is fine, probably as expected. Did a little tour at the beach, and then met up with our buddy Richard, as you saw, for dinner.
Tacos. Yeah. Tacos are awesome, but they're not really festive.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit of a bittersweet time right now. It's actually our last night in Cozumel. We've been here way longer than we were expecting, and we have enjoyed it. So we're heading back to mainland Mexico tomorrow. We're gonna head to Tulum, and in a few days we're gonna hop into another country. All right, we're off to bed. And then we pack everything up in the morning.